Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about what's going to happen through all these signs, if there are positive, negative, anything that is between like minusing the energies or between the reversal, and then the upright is actually upright, means positive. So depends on what I'm going to say is that this is how it's going to be. Um, and I know it seems to be doing this reading during today. I basically going to do it today. But the long and short is that when I see things in a different way, I basically do, and it's true, right? Now here's the bottom line that I'm going to try to figure this out. Okay. When we look at things in a different way, we always do. But when we learn new things, we have to learn. And every day is learning. And this is how it is. So, this is why that it has to be very good at knowing what to do. And I know it is. You just have to face it. You just have to face it and think, okay, I got this. Yeah, but really, do you? No, you're not. You're not getting it. But the point being is that there are new things that everyone needs to learn. You know, it's how you see it my way compared to your way, right? Um, and this is why it has to be like this because knowing my way compared to your way, we have a different temptation. Well, temptation, you know what I mean. Everything needs to be different. Everything needs to be satisfied. Everybody needs to be having I don't know, a jingle jangle. I don't know. I don't know what right there. But you know what I'm saying. So, this is how it's going to be for the next little while. And this reading will, basically, it's going to be good. And I know it will be from the January 6th through the 16th, and that'll be at least 10 days. So, this is how it's going to be. And, and I hope that you will see it. Now, I'm going to use two decks of you versus them again because it's probably new. And I'm having some hot chocolate. It's very good. So, this is how it's going to be for the next couple few days. Um, I'll be eventually maybe do more, but in the meantime, this is how it is. So just remember that everything will be okay when it's good. If you have any questions or comments, please put them, in the chat box. And if you have anything that you declare um, on the comments below this video, that's very very good by all of you. All right. So today we're going to do this, and I hope that you will like it. This is why this is called Calm, Cool, and Collected. But this is kind of good. And my shirt says like something about cool and cool. I don't know what it means, but cool. OU something. I think it's something. It's very yeah. My shirt's a little bit upside down, but you know what it says. It says cool, and then there's something underneath. It's there something like this. Cool dude. I think it is. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. You know what I mean. I'm just being funny. Anyway, so we're gonna be doing you on one side, them versus the other. And this is how it's gonna be. So energies will switch by then, and I hope that will go. First off, they are kind of be individual, but they're not kind of whatever. But you know what I mean. So everything will be in its own way, and I know it seems to be very very good. So, like I say, if you have any questions or comments, please put them in not well, you know what I mean. So this is how it is, and I hope that everything will be okay by whatever it is. So yeah. Anyway, the long story short is that this is how it is. We hope that you will see this a good way of version of it. So I hope that this will be good. All right. So and these are actually new still today. Not today, but I got them I think yesterday. Anyway, these are very new. It's the same thing, only different. So we're going to use these, and we're going to use the others that you have seen. All right. So tell me something about you versus them. What's the first? What's the first thing? And by the way, energies can switch, just to let you all know. Like, just like that. We're going to do two cards for a minute. So we're going to have the Judgment is upright. Page of Pentacles is upright. So we have Earth signs, uh, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And then we have the Judgment. So you have the Judgment. Okay, and this is why it's between you versus them. Like I know it. This is like an upright. So you're in a good position. You. And for you, you are Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. You're actually the first one. What about them? What's the opposite of the Page of Pentacles? Tell me something that in your words. Yeah, they're very new. It's okay. Right, so we have them. And we have that. Okay. All right, so them have the Magician is upright. And then we have the Fool. Okay, so we have a bit of energy here. We have the bit of energy here. Only it doesn't describe anything, but we're gonna figure this out too. So we have that. So we have the upright cards. We have upright cards. Anything that represents that? Okay, so we have the five Pentacles reversed. All right, so we have that. All right, so that seems to be very, very interesting. See, as a matter of fact, this reading seems to be impossible. But let's see. Anything that is the opposite, or anything that's an upright card that represents that? Anything? The Temperance is reversed. See, we have all these reverse cards, but I don't know who's. I need an upright card that represents the Magician. Like anything that it represents that. All right. All right. Upright card that represents anything. The Knight of Wands reversed. See, there's someone is not talking. Okay. Now, here's the thing about this. There is a reading here between, we have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, right? They want to talk because if you look at the lady, she's holding the pentacle and saying, "Here, this is for you." But you have all of this. Like this could be, something is very strange in this puzzle. There's some kind of thing going on. Because I got to figure this out. Five of Pentacles reversed. Then you have the Temperance reversed. The Magician, the Fool, this one. I think the Death card represents Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So that's actually, there are 6 zodiac signs. We have earth and water in this situation. See, right now you're not talking because you're backing off. But this seems to be like a very different scenario. Like all it is. But what's the fine lining in this picture? Like what? Like there's something going on here, right? And I'm trying to figure this out. Because you have skill, you have change, you have release, you're not talking. Because this is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer are not talking. But when I look at the Judgment, when I look at the Page of Pentacles, there's something in that picture. Let me read the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. You are inspired to start a new financial or career opportunity and see the potential to grow. Manifest your goals. You're ready to up-level your skills and learn something new. Yeah. Okay, so you're learning something new. You're learning something new. Great. Oh, boy. And the judgment is this is your time to rise up. You're experiencing a huge spiritual awakening, realizing that you are destined for so much more. This is your cosmic up leveling. Be ready to tune into a higher frequency. Yeah, it's basically, you're learning something new, you're having spiritual awakening. Like, my golly, like, there's something behind this. And I don't know if it's between you or them. Them is not talking. You are creating something new, and then you say, okay, I'm going to go after it, my spiritual awakening. But see, I don't know about this. This is how it seems, right? Hmm. Yeah, there's just something behind this reading, but you can see it. Like, they're not talking, so which means, I mean, they means them. Them, they're not talking to you, and you are trying to talk to them, but they're not paying attention. So it's like, yeah, there's something wrong. Like, there's something wrong, and there is. All right, so we got that reading. And this next reading, I'll do something random. Only it's between one side is them, one side is you. So we're going to do this the easy way. Okay, so we're going to do 2 here. Then we're going to do 2 here. All right. So we're going to do this. This is the same reading, only different. So the 3 of Wands reversed, and then we have the Knight of Cups is upright. Okay. All right. Now we have the Emperor is upright, and then we have the Page of Swords. I think that's not communicating. I think not. Right? So basically, in you purposely side, between them on their purposely side, there's something. Like, you are the emperor. You're like almost the king in this picture. Okay? This gratifies everything. I don't know what gratifies means, but you can look it up. When I look at the king, I know that there's something going on. Okay? Now, the Knight of Cups, basically, cups represent water signs, is Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. And then and then we have the Emperor. Now, we don't know what the Emperor is about. We don't know who is between there and between that. So let's figure this out, shall we? What's the opposite of the Emperor? anything besides that. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands reversed. Okay. What's the opposite of the Five of Wands? The Ace of Cups is reversed. What's an upright card that represents the opposite of the Emperor? Okay, so we have the, alright, so the Five of Swords reversed. Oh, this is not good. What's an upright card that represents the Emperor? Alright, so we have the Nine of Wands. Now, this is a very different reading. See how I got two and it goes up? Yes. Now I know that this is very, very unattractive reading because it's reversed. Right? And I know what reversed is. It's quite very mysterious. And I know what mysterious is very different. Okay? Mysterious is like there's mysterious energy. It's like a bad energy. But the point being is that we know that the fire signs are doing it. We have Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Because we know that Page of Swords is not talking to the water signs. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Now, I know that there are very, very different types of this, okay? This is how it's between, right? There are things that you have to learn and by doing the learning process is that you do this as much as you can. Now, while I'm moving this a bit back there, um, basically we have more room, right? Now, the thing is, while we have more room, because we have this is here, there is something that we're going to clarify. And clarify is a good way. Okay, we have to embrace this. We have to think. Thinking is very good. Now, tell me something that is good for the Knight of Cups of this entire reading. Something that is very good. Now, the Queen of Wands is reversed. Okay, so you can see it's basically maybe an upright card, but it has to be something different. So I'm gonna pretend that's not there. I'll just and we're going to look at this. Alright, the Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Page of Swords, Knight of Wands. Or the King of Wands. Okay, so the King of Wands is reversed. What's an upright card that represents this whole entire reading? Something that is very, very, very good. No, not the Queen. No, I don't want that. I don't want to bend the cards. Alright, Fine, I'll do this one, last one. Okay. Then we have the Three of Swords reversed we have the Heartbreak is reversed. Now, there is something going on, like, you know, we have things are different. We, like we have passion is reversed. We have heartbreak is reversed. Like there's always these things are going on. Like there's different energies, right? There's reversed on here, there's reversed here, there's one upright, there's one upright, and there's another reversed, and there's another upright. So like we have three reverse cards, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 reverse cards, right? That's like 7 plus 3 is 10. There's 10 cards here, but half of them are, like 7 of them are reversed, and 3 of them are upright. And upright is positive. Reversed is, yeah, bad energy. So, you have to think of something behind. Like, you have to think of what's going to happen. And there's all these different ways. Like, there's something going on. Like when we look at whatever, we look at the other one, we have to process, we have to think, and this is how it is. And let me try to do this, shall we? Like when I look at the book, and I'm going to read it to you. Okay, like we have, all right. So we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Three of Wands reversed. Oh my God. Okay, so the three, so. All right, so I'm going to try to read the three, but they're between like, oh Lord. All right, so we have like the three of wands reversed. That is not on here. It's opposite. Okay, the Three of Wands is like it's meaning communication. That's what it would be, but you're not communicating. And I know that this means like we have exchange, we have movement, we have realliance, we have teamwork, makes the dream work, aim high, like whatever it is, right? But when I look at this in a way is that you're not communicating. The Page of Swords that I'm going to look at that in our book here, like the Five of Wands reversed. Well, not reversed, but if it's upright, it's conflict, opinions, drama, chaos. Like, what the heck? That's what I'm gonna say. And then we have, did not I say about the Page of Swords case? The Page of Swords is questions, intelligence, discovery. Like it means education. Now it is reversed. Yes, it is. But like this is how you're trying to do, right? And when I look at the Page of Swords in a different way, it's very different, right? There's always these different ways of, oh, you're gonna communicate, oh, you're not communicating, or what's the use? You know, these energies are between that, right? It's between you accumulate of which card is gonna play and what card won't play. This is how it is. And I know it seems to be very, very different. Like, okay, like when I look at Okay, so the Page of Swords, I'm going to read through this book because I want to see the opposite. You're holding back from expressing your truth. So, you have private, like opinions privately, anonymously, let go of fear, shout your message from the rooftops. Like, there's always things going on. Like, I know what the Three of Wands is now. It's like communication. But when I look at, like, you know, when you look at yourself as the emperor, you're like the king. You know exactly what you're going to do. But there's always these bad, there's always bad energies. Like the Five of Wands. Like, it's almost like there's some type of tug of war. I don't know. But this is how it is. Like it's very, very different reading here. It is very different. And I know why. Because this reading compared to this reading is different. So, this is how it is, right? And I know it is. But this is just unbelievable. It's just how, because you have this is reversed, this is reversed. Like you don't see it, but I'll move this down there. Like, this is how it is. And then you have these two, and he versus that. Like, what is going on here? You know, something doesn't add up right. But you have to learn something. This is between your energy. It's not my energy. It's your guys' energy between gals or girls or ladies and men, whatever. Like whatever it is, you decide of which you're gonna go. It doesn't matter that you need to talk. You can actually talk if you want to. It's your choice. But if you don't talk, then how can you communicate? And that's why this is between. This is why this is called calm, cool, and collected. Like that's what it is. You're collecting someone's bad energy because you don't like them, for example, and they want to like you, but you're holding back, saying, "No, no, no, I don't want you." You know, don't play that game. Don't play the tug of war game because it's not right. Because the fire signs and water signs, water signs are trying to talk, but they're not talking. You're trying to do your own thing, saying, "Okay, I got this," and you think, "Ah, dang, I don't got this." Yeah, so what's the use? Go back to where you want to be. Simple as that, right? Simple as that. You're not paying attention. You're just not. But there's something going on here. Like this is how it is, right? A few more with this. We have this one, and we have this one. Okay. Now I'll do one at a time. So we have the Queen of Wands is reversed. Okay, versus the Four of Pentacles. Earth signs again versus this. Let's see this. All right. What's the opposite of the Queen of Wands? It's an upright card that represents that. All right. So we have that. That comes out as the way of basically having Scorpios. We have Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Like we have that. Now we have what's the opposite of the Four of Pentacles? Anything besides them? So we have the Hermit card. And the Hermit card represents that you're finding your soulmate. Okay? Now this is interesting. You're finding a soulmate. This represents Scorpio. It represents Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, whatever it is for water signs. If you think about that, There's something that represents that. Now we have the Seven of Swords is reversed, right? Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, and now it just falls right here. Now we have the Judgment, right? So now we have Spiritual Awakening, right? So we have that because you're looking for your soulmate. And last but not least, who is doing we have the Ace of Cups, right? So now represents water, means Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces versus Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, right? So there's water energy, right? There's always these things are going by. As much as you can, it's like you're trying to do something is great. No matter how it is, okay, this is how it is at the moment, okay, because you're trying to do your own self. You're trying to think, okay, I got this. All right, are you? So, what is this? What's happening here? Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands reversed. So it's not upright. An upright card that represents that. No, not that. Not this. All right. And so we got that. What's the opposite of the Ten of Wands reversed? Queen of Swords. I'm not doing that one. No. Show me the card that is upright. the Four of Cups. Yeah, so there is something between this, okay? So we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, right? Then you have the Ten of Wands reversed, and then you have this, the Four of Cups. So you're trying to improvise with this. Like this is a different reading as well. When you look at this between this side and between this side, you only have two reverse cards, three reverse cards. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are upright. Interesting, right? Because I guess I just counted. So only the 10 of Wands reverse, and I'm going to try to read this. Let's see. The Wands reverse, it says, extra responsibility is weighing you down. You're trying to do all the things, yet you're struggling under the weight of all of it. Delegate and share the work around you. Don't have to do it all by yourself. Yeah, all yourself. So, it means that you're trying to do everything at once. You're trying to do everything at once. But, you know, when I look at this energy compared to this energy, you versus them, you're trying to not put yourself into a wall. You're not trying to black yourself or anything that is bad. You're trying to do everything at once. You're trying to. So I know it is. It's the Seven of Swords reverse. You feel like a fraud, but this is a fear talking. Get out of your head. Trust that you have what you need to make your new adventure a success. Yeah. So don't let fear talk into you. Don't act like that. In the meantime, you just need to do everything that you're supposed to do. Try to find things that are very good with this. Because you don't know what to expect. And it is. Because you're trying to do you're trying to do lots of things at once. And I hope that they're doing the right thing. All it is, before I let you all go, just imagine about what's happening around you, because like I say, energies can switch. And I know that the days are gonna go very slow for you, but it will go all fast. And I know it seems to be that you're trying to do the right thing. And I know it will. Just keep the faith, because you can do it all by yourself. You just have to stay with positiveness. That's what you have to do, because like I say, like negative and everything else can change. It will flip. Don't make it sound like no. Just do the right thing. Trust your instincts. Trust your gut feelings. Trust everything. You can do this. But anyway, the point being is that thank you for watching, and enjoy, and I hope that this will be good, and I hope you will enjoy it. And like I say, subscribe to my channel when you get a chance to, and I hope that I will see you next time when I see you. Remember, one thing that you must learn is just stay positive as much as you can. Everything will work out, and that's what you have to see. Alright, thank you very much. Bye for now.